What's going on, my people? How you doing today? I'm your host, Super T Reader. That's right. It's time to do some monthlies. Let me just crank out a couple of monthlies, guys, because I'm really feeling that energy for January of 2021. Oh, guys, we've lapsed over into the new year. Oh, we jumped over into the new year. Are you guys feeling alone? Are you feeling kind of a quiet, calm feeling? Or some of you just kind of feeling out there in the dark, trying to figure out what this new year is holding for you? Or some of you already feeling that singleness, separated? You know, I can't get my intuition flowing. I don't know what's coming. I can't really connect. But at the same time, I want to move on. Are you guys ready? You know you want to move on, but I still see some frustration and heartbreak. Ooh, the Five of Swords says I want to get the got her. My people, listen, Aquariuses, isn't this your energy, the swords? I feel it. Listen, some of you say I want to get the got her. I want to get that got her, the one that got me. I still want to get him. That energy hasn't completely passed you yet. It has. And you learn what you need to learn out of this situation. Says the Hermit, you're reflecting back on what went wrong in your last relationship, but you still want to get them. There's still a little bit of hurt and heartbreak there. Are you guys ready? Let's talk about it. Ooh. Let's talk about it, my Aquariuses. I know it's heavy. I know. Are you ready? Let's pan down. I hope that 2021 has been treating my people well so far. There's a whole lot of 2020 still leaking into 2021. A whole lot of it. And a lot of us are still dealing with old energy, old emotions, leftover residue. It's trying to leak itself over. But why do I feel like 2021 is a time for a lot of us to really control 2020? Control what was left of 2020. I feel, my people, you actually have more control over what happened than you think you do. Are you guys ready? You do. You have control. I feel it. I'm starting off this reading, Two of Cups. Listen, let's get into it. Are you ready? Let's talk about this, guys. I'm going to kick out a new spread for you. Ready? Here we go. Woo, like to hear it. Here we go. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Mutual agreements, mutual. I'm hearing a mutual. Let's just agree to disagree if that's what we have to do. Some of you, if this is an old relationship, these cards are coming back out. We have the Hermit coming back out. Seven of Swords. There's your cards right there. Yeah, see? Yeah, Three of Swords is reversed. Nine of Pentacles is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed and the Ace of Cups is reversed. The Lovers is reversed. So, yeah, I'm already feeling what's going on here. Are you guys ready to talk about this? Move back just a little bit so we can see all of the cards. Five of Swords reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups. Let's talk about it. Okay, Aquarius, I'm already feeling as if you want to just call it a mutual. Let's just agree to disagree. You said, what do you mean agree to disagree? Yeah, the Nine of Cups is reversed. So you're not that happy with how this relationship ended. And again, we're in January. So remember, we are dealing with old residue, old energy. It's too fresh to ignore. Are you guys getting that? It's too fresh to ignore. Yeah, the Emperor reversed. So some of you feel like somebody didn't step up to the plate. They didn't step up their game. They didn't take responsibility for their actions. They didn't man up. Now, this is a general reading, could be male or female. So a lot of you feel as if somebody did not do what they were supposed to do in order to make a relationship successful. How do we know? What's that? What's that? Oh, okay. How do we know? Because the Sun card in the Page of Cups flew itself across the room. Does that not speak volumes? So some of you were what? You were not happy with the love that was halfway offered. Some of you had an offer of love, but you feel like it was halfway. You feel like it was not enough. It was like there was some love there. How do we know? Because the Lover's card is here. There was a connection here. How do we know? Because the Two of Cups is here. But we do not feel that this connection went far enough. You don't feel like this person You don't feel like their love really shined through deeply enough. You don't feel like this person came through with a full offer of honest, open-hearted vulnerability. The Page of Cups is vulnerable. This is not a person that's, real super strong emotionally. That's why the Emperor came out reverse. Because this person was not as strong as you would have liked for them to have been to offer you the love you really wanted from them. Okay? There was something good about this relationship. That's why you stayed in it, says the Sun card reverse. There was something positive, correct? Wasn't all the way bad. See, the Sun card reverse says it wasn't bad enough for me to cut him off and leave right away. Not right away. I just wanted to see them step up to the plate and offer more love, a commitment, maybe even tell me they love me more, or maybe showed me that this relationship really truly was worth pursuing. I see that for many of you, I see the Spy. Yeah, the Ten of Swords tells me that some of you got completely defeated. This relationship, it just defeated you. Either you defeated or your person of interest feels defeated by you, Aquarius. And you do feel like you're defeated. Sorry about that camera bump, guys. I'm trying to move. It's really close to me. You feel defeated because you got, it's close, but no cigar. Oh, it was right there. Some of you say, oh, it was right there. It was right there. We almost had it all. We almost, we almost had it all. Like, we really did love each other, and we really did have this connection, and he really cared about me, and I really cared about him, and he or she, right? They really cared about me. Let's use it in a, right? We're going to use it in a dual person. They really cared for me, and I cared for them. We just couldn't get it right. This relationship, you couldn't get it right. I hear a lot of words and conversations were being spoken. You tried your best to express how you feel to this person, but you just came off a little bit too demanding, maybe even a little bit immature, because maybe you pouted and, you kind of pouted and you wanted your way, says the Page of Swords, and you kept expressing that, but it came across a little bit cold. The Page of Swords is not sweet and kind. The Page of Swords is pensive. It's a poker face. Did you get that? Okay, it's Lady Gaga. It's a poker face. And it's like you really do want to tell somebody how you feel, but you put on this straight face. You put on this poker face and you pretend like you don't have your feelings controlling you. Are you guys getting that? So when you approach this person and you wanted to talk to them about your place in their life, you showed up with this poker face, so where's this relationship headed? And you tried to be a little bit serious about it. Why? Because the Page of Swords says, I wasn't trying to show you my deepest heart. I didn't want to be vulnerable like the Queen of Cups. I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be desperate emotionally. The Queen of Cups is very vulnerable. It's easy to take advantage of her because her heart is so open, and she's an open book. Do you love me? Do you love me? You never tell me you love me. Do you love me? Where's this relationship going? Do you really want to be with me? Are you guys getting that? The Queen of Cups can open up her heart and start asking all those vulnerable questions that a lot of people in a relationship don't want to hear, because it starts sounding needy. It starts sounding demanding. Now, the Page of Cups can be a little bit demanding, but it's kind of a weak demand. Did you guys get that? It's like you don't have that much power to really demand anything. See, the Page of Swords doesn't have that much power to really demand anything, but he will still do it anyway. Are you guys getting that? Like, the Page of Swords is a little kid that stomps their foot and says, I want ice cream. Right? It's like the Page of Swords is when you say, okay, it's time for bed now, the little kid stomps their foot and says, no. You know what I mean? You're standing up and you're making a pledge, right? You're standing up and you're making a statement on your little soapbox, says the Page of Swords, right? It's not the weakest. It's not super weak, but the Page of Swords stands up and says no. It's that defiant little kid when you tell them not to do something and they do it anyway. That's the Page of Swords. It's like that kind of energy, right? Low level, like a defiance. You standing up, you stomping your foot and you're pouting because you want an answer and you want it now. It's also the Spy card. But if you tell your child to go to bed and they say no, what happens to them? One or two things. Either you're going to get a spanking, get in the corner, or you're going to get yelled at, right? Get your butt in the bed. Are you guys getting that? You don't have any clout here, okay? You could be mad, and you can state your case, but you're not really running things, okay? Are you guys getting that? So I feel like this person had a lot of control in the relationship. How do we know? Because again, the Emperor was reversed. And that Emperor reversed didn't feel like my people. It feels like someone that you were dealing with that did not bring the commitment. They didn't step up and lead. You wanted this person to lead, and I don't feel like they did that, Aquarius. I feel like you were unled. Okay, and that's why I feel this energy here is so you, Aquarius, because it's a sword, so that's your energy anyway. So I really feel like your energy is, I'm pleading my case and I need answers and I need them now. The Page of Swords is the, let me get a tarot reading because I don't know what the freak this person's thinking. The Page of Swords is, let me go online, do some research, check their Facebook page, their Instagram, WhatsApp, Marco Polo, correct? Did you guys get that? It's let me check all of the apps and see what they're saying to who. Okay, did they download a new app to chat? Oh, they talking to somebody. Okay. Why you download WhatsApp? Why did you download Marco Polo? That's FaceTime. That's FaceTime. Are you guys getting that? So it's like you're a spy. You want to know. You're looking for these answers, but you do come off, a little bit low level, out of control, and you just want to know what this person is doing, and you almost kind of have your own little control going on without even realizing that you do. Did you guys get that? Because you want to know what's up. I need to know what this person feels. Are we going further? Do they love me? I know my viewers, that majority of you who get personal readings and the majority of you who watch tarot, guess what? What happens is, by the time the Page of Swords shows up, this is where you are. So how do you know that? Because this is the future position. This is where you are. See, the foundation of the reading is already telling you that you were the one asking questions. The Page of Swords is a questionable person. They're a questioner. They're asking a questionable person, what are you doing? Where are you going? It's the questioner. And you already felt a separation coming. You already felt alone, because the Hermit is what? Hindsight 2020, reflecting back on the situation. The Hermit is alone. He goes on a journey by himself. You already could feel in the past position, you could already feel that you were kind of headed in your own direction. You felt that, didn't you, Aquarius? You did, didn't you? You felt it. You felt that you were already headed in your own direction. That's why you have so many questions, because you weren't being told enough. The Hermit is being told things, but he's being told by God. He's being told by his spirit. He's being told by his intuition, the high priestess in him. He's being told by the Hierophant, right? Your higher source, correct? Consulting with a higher source. That's what the Hermit does. He goes and consults a higher power. He connects with his higher self, God, whoever is his intuitive higher self. That's what he connects with, and he says, what's going on? The Hermit wants to know things. Okay? The Hermit goes in search of answers. And if you don't give them to him, he will go find them. So if you have a Page of Swords and a Hermit in a reading, you're still in search of answers. You're not done mentally. You're not done mentally. Even though the Hermit is an earth sign, you are still feeling a little bit more grounded without this person. You are still feeling a little bit more okay. You're feeling okay. You're not as bad off as you think. I think you want them, but I don't think you need them. I don't think you need them. I think you understand that it is time for your heart to heal. I think you're feeling like you understood why you guys broke up. You understood why this relationship did not continue. Why you did not go into the future with this person. You knew at the end of 2020 why this relationship didn't make it. My Aquarius says you already knew. Gemini energy with that Lover's card. You knew. But some of you say, but I still feel connected. I know, I understand. You do still feel connected. You do feel like there's something here that has not been dealt with. But my concern for many of my people out there is that you already know that if you attempt to go back to this, it isn't going to work. And not only is it not going to work, you feel as if you'll run back for the wrong reasons. But you still love them. You still feel their connection in your heart. Boom, boom. Don't say you don't, because the Three of Swords is here. You do still feel it in your heart. In your position. You do feel it. It's in your heart and you feel it, and it's still messing with you, and it's stepping over into the future saying that old love, the old loss, it still bothers me. I don't like it. And you know what? I need to know if there's anything left here for me, because I'm not really hearing from them. I think you fear that you're not important to this person anymore. I think you fear that you're not important to them, that they don't love you. And I think you fear that you don't have that grip on them like you used to. You don't see, as long as you were with this person, because your heart is still with them. Don't say it's not, Aquarius, because in your position here, your heart is still, the Two of Cups says, my heart is still connected to your heart. Even though there's a breakup, separation, my heart is still connected with your heart. And if I have a chance to slip back to you, I'm going to run to you. I will do it. I will do it. Because I'm feeling at a loss without you. I don't feel myself without you. I would have preferred to step into 2021 with you. With problems. You would have done it. Like, no, you would have done it. The only reason you didn't do it is because this person chose not to do it. Are you guys getting that? Because you would have brought this relationship back into 2021, well, brought it into 2021 with you, but the love would have still gotten off to this false start. That love would have been like a sputtering engine, would have been like a sputter. You would have been trying to crank it and start it, but the love would have gotten off to a false start. The love wouldn't have pressed through the way you really wanted to press through. I feel like this person kind of knew that. Yeah, I felt like this person understood that this relationship didn't go as far as it did not, it gave them what they needed at that time, but it was not something they wanted to take into their 2021. And you that are watching, I think that's very hurtful for you, says the Three of Swords. I think it breaks your heart. It's an old energy, says the Three of Swords reverse, but it's still this energy of, I still feel this lingering old. Oh, my back doors are open, guys. Somebody's brakes are really loud. There's this old lingering energy of, I still hurt, okay? Even though I should have gotten over it, technically, because I see some of you were hurt by a Gemini. Most definitely were hurt by an air sign like yourself. Definitely a Gemini, okay? I feel Gemini real strong. Yeah, again. Yeah, I told you, the Emperor reverse. Somebody just did not step up to their game. They took advantage of this connection with you. They got what was beneficial out of it, and now they're releasing it because it no longer serves them. There is another opportunity that person may be pursuing, but the Knight of Wands says, if they really need something from you, I feel like they'll come back in your direction. Let's look at their energy. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles reverse, Three of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Yeah, see, the Nine of Pentacles reverse is a loss. Are you guys getting that? The Wheel of Fortune is an abrupt ending. So the Nine of Pentacles says, yeah, this was a loss. I'm telling you, this was a loss. This person did not bring the strength to the table that you needed for them to bring, Aquarius. And I feel with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, my people, listen. Because you have a Queen of Pentacles and a Nine of Pentacles reverse. I feel like what happened here is that this person was only with you because they could not do for themselves. Did you guys get that? They couldn't fully do for themselves. So being with you created a way to not be lonely. The Three of Pentacles says, yeah, we work well together. Absolutely. I'll come back in your direction, Knight of Wands, when I really want to work with you and I really need you for anything else. It could be monetary needs. It could be somewhere to stay. It could be, just not to be alone, to get my physical needs met. Are you guys getting that? That's what they will come back around for. And you that are watching, you're afraid that they won't value you. You're afraid that they don't see your value. They don't see how much you care, how much you did. Some of you said, I did way more for you than I should have. Wasted my time. You make me mad. The Queen of Pentacles is confirmed by the Sun card reverse. So my viewers, I'm telling you that some of you still feel this lingering unhappiness from 2020. Don't worry, my Aquariuses. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel like you're better off without this connection because it wasn't as strong, that almost came out, as it should have been. I want to look at the Lovers. This connection did not bring everything that you needed. It suited some of your needs, and some of you accepted it for what it could bring to the table, but it did not suit all of your needs. It didn't suit all of your needs. The Queen of Cups, somebody's heart is open and beating. Your heart beats. I hear that you feel lonely. You do feel it. And I'm feeling with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands reverse again. Let's look at the future position. This person, for many of you, will trawl up their behind back in your path. You're not going to expect it. They're going to show up when you least expect it. And when they do, they're going to bring some problems. So I want you to be very careful, Aquarius, if you do allow this person back into your life, because they'll come back and they'll come back quickly. They're going to do all the talking and they're not going to really listen to you. See, the Knight of Swords comes in your direction, but I told you with the Knight of Wands, again, they're coming to bring a message, and they'll come talking to you, communicating with you, right, when they really feel like they want to do it. But what I'm seeing here is that if somebody comes back to you, they're not ready to admit where they're wrong. The Knight of Swords isn't going to do that. The Knight of Swords is going to run roughshod over you. They're going to bogart the conversation. They're going to tell you everything that they want to say about their life and what was going on with them. And you're going to sit and listen patiently. Why? Because you love them. You are going to listen. Don't say you won't. Listen, let's talk about it. You'll do it, Aquarius. I feel it. I feel it. Because my Aquariuses are the sign of brotherly love. Okay? And we're coming into an age of Aquarius here. Are you guys listening? We're getting ready. This world, the way things are going, after all of this tumultuous chaos, we're going to fall back into an age of Aquarius. Did you guys get that? We'll do it. What did I tell you? The Tower, confirming the Page of Swords. What did I tell you? See, you do it. I told you that. Look at this Eight of Pentacles. You can give them all your attention, right? And focus. And the Tower says they're going to bring calamity. They're going to bring back calamity and difficulty. And if you do allow this person to come back in your direction, what you're going to do is expose yourself. What you're going to do is put your heart back into a place that it just got out of. You're starting the healing process. It's okay not to back up in this, because the communication isn't going to be what you want it to be. They are still a little bit selfish, a little bit childish. This person, this is the kind of person that will come back, be with you because they need to be with you, and then go back out. When they're ready, when they're healed and ready to go back out on their journey, they're going to go alone. Are you guys getting that? They won't take you on their journey. You guys hear this? They won't. All right? They're not going to take you on their next journey. It's like, okay, love cards. Okay. Look, the Passion is reversed. See that? Okay, I was trying to pick up the love cards, and as I picked them up, 3 cards says, no, we're already ready. They were just on the bottom pushing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Listen. Release your ex, reverse. Getting to know each other, reverse. Religious factors is reverse. See, it's not a spiritual, they're not going to be spiritually led to you, correct? You're being spiritually led, says the Hermit. You are, Aquarius. You're in touch with your spiritual side. You understand what you need spiritually as a person. They're not, though. They're not as spiritually connected with Source as you are. Getting to know each other, reverse. See, however I pick up the deck is how I read. I try not to correct it. I leave it as is, because however I pick it up is correct. Now, how is it not correct for this reading? Now, release your exes reverse, because many of you haven't done that yet. And I got to tell you, you're struggling. You're struggling to heal from somebody that is too weak for you. They're not good enough for you. They're too weak. They're not a leader. They're not serious about this relationship, and they don't have your best interest at heart. But you will sneak back to them behind everybody's back and against everyone else's wishes. You'll just kind of do it. Why? Because you want them, and what you will do, Aquarius, is you will go back and hope for the best. You'll do it. Why? Because it's the nature of a person to want the person they love. You want them. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, when I look at these cards here, I will tell you that you really want to be careful, because it's like you really don't know them the way you really want to know them. Getting to know each other, reverse religious factors. It's like you really aren't going to know them the way you want to know them. You know them as a person. You know what you're dealing with, Page of Swords. You did the research. You know. You understand. You know exactly how they are. You figured that out, but you won't get to know them on that deep, intimate, trustworthy level that you really want to know, because it says, as your bond deepens, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. So this person has to do what? Reveal the truth, reveal their self, reveal the truth. They have to become vulnerable to you. Correct? Be honest with you. Tell you who, what they really, what really scares them, what worries them. Tell you what's really in their heart and why they act the way they do. Are you guys getting that? The dark night of the soul hasn't hit them yet. Right? They haven't done shadow work. You're ready. The Hermit does shadow work. Okay? Look at him in the dark. He does shadow work. He's ready. He's ready. Camera's out of focus. This person's ready. You're ready, Aquarius. But your person that you're interested in, they're not ready to do shadow work yet. I think you're just hoping that this will come back and you'll fix it, or it'll fix itself, because you still feel at this time a connection to them. But I think you'll lose yourself in the process of trying to gain them. Did you guys get that? If you try to gain them back, you'll lose yourself. No, the Hermit says, you're okay. You got you. You're in a good place. I know it doesn't feel like it. Oh, but you are. Okay. Oh, but you are. Let's just look at the Hermit just a little bit, because I feel like with the outcome, the love, it's like the outcome tells me the love will resurface, but it won't be the love you really want it to. It'll just end again. It will end again, but it won't end the way you want it to. See, the Judgment card reverse means it's not going to end on your terms. You guys get this. So yeah, release that old energy. Yeah, look at that. Let's get another card. Let's talk about the Hermit real fast, my people. Yeah, and it's okay to release it. Oh my God, look at this. Your heart, see, the King of Cups represents a maturity, right? It's a mature energy. Your heart is open. You're honest. You're going to be open. You're going to be honest. You're going to be mature. You're going to be everything that they don't deserve. You are. You're going to be everything that they don't deserve. You're going to try. Why? Because your heart is going to be open. You're going to share your heart with them, your love, your feelings. This is how I feel about you. Don't you understand how I feel about you? You will be forgiving and benevolent and try to give another chance. You're going to try. Why? And open enough for you. Let's look at the Tower. Let's just real quick, my people. I like the fact that we do have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, because it does at least show us that you do have, at one time you felt like this deep connection that you at least felt was worth it for a season, right? Your heart was like, I love them. They mean something to me. So the Two of Cups says, yeah, we are connected, right? We were connected very deeply for a season. Let's find out what it says. Oh, what is it? So see, you won't make the decision. You'll understand that, you'll feel like, oh man, why did I do that? Ooh, like the Tower's like, boom. It's like, okay, it's revealing to you. The Tower reveals to you, you don't really have to do this. The Tower says, this maybe wasn't the best decision. And you're going to see why. The Tower says, let me show you why you don't really want to go back to this. Let me show you why this isn't the best thing for you. Okay. Do they have potential? Of course they have potential. The Emperor's here. Absolutely. Of course they have potential. But the Tower and the Eight of Cups is also here, because you're going to find out, Page of Swords is by a shocking revelation. Tower, Eight of Cups, that you, as to why you needed to walk away from them in the first place. Are you guys getting that? You're going to find out why. You're going to understand why you had to leave this alone. And it's going to be okay to just end it for good and end it spiritually, because the truth is going to reveal itself to your heart, says the moon, because you're emotionally, the moon says you're feeling emotionally unstable. That leads you to look back over the fence, because when you're emotionally unstable and you're feeling alone and you're feeling separate from the one that you truly feel connected to in your heart and you feel love for, it's scary, and you panic, and you want them back, and you think you made a mistake, and no, I made a mistake. I should have forgave them. That was a mistake. I'm going to be alone forever if I don't go get them. I'm going to go get them, because if I don't, I'm going to be alone forever. It's like that energy hits you. No, it's okay. They don't value you as much as they could. There's some value there, but it's that I'm with you because I don't want to be alone. That's their energy. I'm with you because we do work well together. I'm with you because, we do have this kind of a nice setup and this nice balance when we are in each other's presence. And when we are together, we have this nice connection. So I do like that. You give to them, they give to you. You have this nice balance when you are trying to build something together. Three of Pentacles. This person actually understands. Their energy says to me, they understand that this relationship was worth building. There was something very positive and good about you, and they were willing to build something with you, but they weren't willing. They were building something with you, but they were building it for their benefit. They did not build it for both of you enough to where you are secure in this relationship, Aquarius, and you can rely on them like a husband or a wife or a long-term partner. Are you guys getting that? Like a forever partner. You guys have heard that. It's not a forever thing. This person, they were not thinking of being with you forever. They were thinking of what benefits them for that time being, because they were alone. And you were a good option. You are a good option. You weren't just a good option. You were a great option. And you that are watching need to understand that. Let's get one last card. One last card. My people and them are done. There we go. Okay. I'm your host, Super T Reader. I am wishing you love, light, peace, blessing, strength, good luck. I will see my people again.